Good morning, fellow billionaires. I'm Silver5150, and this is your morning update for Monday, June the 1st, 2020. Got my special coin out today. I'm going to be praying to the big guy, hoping that he's going to give my global brothers and sisters, my countrymen, the eyes to see and the ears to hear. It is great that they have heard the cries of the victims, but they need to know that they're creating more victims by continuing to do what they do. I think the message has been sent, and we need to try to start to heal and move on. But we're not going to get too deep into the political weeds over that. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I ask that you, if you are so inclined, to please pray and hope that we can move forward from this, because this is a nowhere deal. We're not going to go anywhere with this. It's going to get worse. Things are going to get worse. So let's pray that God can open our eyes and help us get past this. All right. So this, of course, is a 1 ounce round from Apmex. This is the Lord's Prayer. It's one of my favorites. Not anything special on the back. It's just for engraving if you want to do that. And that's something you can give as gifts, or something you want to share with your fellow stackers and friends. They still have them, but you have to search around for them. But, that's the world we live in terms of stacking today. All right, so the markets. Markets aren't doing too much right now. Stock futures are down marginally. And they could end in the green today if the Fed can decide how much money they're going to pump into the system to prop up the Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Russell 2K. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if stocks will end in the green today. You would think with all the unrest they wouldn't, but, they've surprised us more than a few times. And speaking of surprises, right now gold and silver are down just marginally. After being up in stellar numbers last night during the futures markets. They were running on the energy of demand and a little bit of fear and greed last night, and we're starting to break through some serious resistance points. And of course now you see that they're fighting to just stay green today. Gold's down in the red, about 0.75%. Silver's still in the green, about 0.75%. But like I said, they were up quite a bit last night. But a quick look at the debt clock reveals some more selling in the paper contracts. You look at the paper contracts, and they're only down about 20 basis points in terms of the total amount, which means there was some selling, but just a few of those contracts poured into the market to make it look like there's no demand for gold and silver can bring those prices down, cool off sentiment, and cool off momentum. So good if you're still stacking heavy and you want to get better prices. Not great if you've been stacking for a while and you're looking for some forward momentum or up momentum to get validation in your investment, in your insurance vehicle, in your purchases, to make sure that you're doing the right thing. And believe me, I'm Silver5150, and I'm telling you, you're doing the right thing. Continue stacking, continue purchasing precious metals. You can't go wrong at this point. It's just too much going on. All right. So, and speaking of finding good prices on precious metals, we're pretty much resorting now to just going right at findbullionprices.com. Findbullionprices.com. It is a great site where they consolidate and they get out there and they find the best prices on certain items. They do gold, they do silver. Any places that have the best prices on platinum, you just go to findbullionprices.com and get those deals, find those deals, save yourself some time from hunting around. It's kind of a lazy way to do it. It's not the perfect way to do it, but it will get you to where you're trying to buy. Whatever you're trying to buy, they probably have it someplace you can get it for a good price. So findbullionprices.com. Make sure to check them out today. If you see any other great deals, please post them in the comments below. That's going to help the rest of us stackers out there and decide what we're going to do for our next move. How we make our next move, save some money. All right. So tonight we are going to have a look at our favorite South Korean warlord in the past. All right. I got my Chiwoos in from JM Bullion finally. These are the half-ounce version. We're going to have these out. We're going to have a couple other things out. And we're going to have a talk about the upcoming second quarter numbers. And if you guys don't know what the upcoming second quarter numbers are, basically second quarter numbers. Now, I was talking to Wood and Nickel this weekend. We were chatting back and forth, having a great time, and explaining my understanding of the second quarter numbers. It basically is all of the indicators that tell us what the economy is going to be projecting towards as we get towards the end of the year. Second quarter numbers are for the months of April, May, and June. And it basically tells us what kind of economic activity we had. They have to be reported in July. And even though they doctored the numbers for the first quarter in April, I don't think that the governments and banks and the media are going to be able to doctor over or paper over the abysmal economic activity we've had globally and here in the United States that well. So the truth is going to have to come out a bit. And I think stocks are going to suffer greatly for that. And as a result, people are going to be fleeing to precious metals. And we'll project some events and some occurrences and some pricing on that. And we'll see how close we get here in the coming month. All right. So that's all I got for this morning. Go out and try to have a great day. But also, just talk to your countrymen, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends a little bit. And, see what their pulse is and stuff, and see if somehow we can get some of this positive energy into the situation at hand. And like I said, enlist the help of the big guy to, get us back on track. Because, like I said, this sort of activity, it does send a message, but after a while, it becomes a one-way street to nowhere. And it needs to end. So let's pray for that. All right, guys, I'm Silver5150, telling you your stack is not whack. Go out and have a great day. Cellular immunity, chaga tree mushroom, liposomal vitamin C, and vitamin D3, the top three, the big three. Go out, defend yourself, protect yourself, pre-immunize yourself against the bad bug. And you can continue to march, continue to drive on, and continue to stack, which is what we love doing. All right, guys, have a great day. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And we will get to you tonight with the Korean Warrior.